Hi guys, and welcome back to Extra Swift. In today's tutorial, I want to create a UI using AloeStackView. If you're not familiar with AloeStackView, it's by Airbnb. There was a lot of hype about it last year. I got a chance to try it out this year. So what happens is the AloeStackView automatically makes your UI scrollable. So if you happen to run the app on a smaller device, you don't have to worry about having to have put your UIs in a scroll view because they'll just automatically scroll on the smaller app, on the smaller phone. So yes, let's try it out. I'm going to be using a UI we recently created at work. Here's the UI we're going to be building. It's a navigation controller. I will also be leaving the links to the GitHub page and an article I found on Medium about AloeStackView so that you can check them out. They will be in the description box below. I have already set up my project that includes creating it and saving it somewhere I can remember, and I've also deleted the main.storyboard because we're going to be building our UIs programmatically. The next step involves installing the AloeStackView pod. If you don't know how to install the pod, I did a video on how to do that. You can also check it out and then you can get back to our project. Our AloeStack pod is now ready to be used. Go ahead and import it into your project and also make your view controller a subclass of the AloeStack view controller. Okay guys, I've put these two apps side by side for comparison so that you can see what you're building as you're building it. I'm going to start by building the navigation controller that is adding the label. The title. We're not going to have a back button here because we're not going back to any other view controller, so this will just be our main and only view controller. Okay, and now this is how our navigation controller looks like. I think it's pretty good. The next thing I'm going to do now is build out all the other UI objects we're going to use. Then I'm going to come back to you. So I'm going to show you all the code that I'm going to write for all those UI objects. Alright guys, and here is the code for my UI objects. Don't worry, I will leave everything in the description box below, especially the link to the GitHub page for this project. The thing you're going to do now is add our UI objects to our view controller, and I'm going to be creating I'm going to put all the code in the viewDid load, but they're going to be different functions so as to keep my project cleaner. So how you do that is by using the stack view from the AloeStackView controller. So you go ahead and say you access the stack view and add row. That is how you add the UI elements to your view controller. The next thing I'm going to do is hide the row mark. Because you're adding rows, it will come with a line below the row you've added or the UI you've added, and we don't need that in our project. I will also give a margin to all my UIs. If you notice from the example UI we're building, they all have a margin left, right, and a bit at the top. So I'm going to do that for all the UIs such that I don't have to do that for each UI that I add. So how you do that is by giving the set insets for the entire stack view. Text field is set. Now the next thing I'm going to do is add the location label and the buttons beneath it. Now let's run our project and see how it looks. Not bad. We're just going to come back and set the UI for the buttons later. I'm going to add the rest of the UI objects, and I'm going to queue it in a time lapse, but you can still follow along. And here we have it, guys. I've finished setting up the rest of the constraints, and now I want to run the project so that you can see how it looks like. So on the left you can see the project we've built, and on the right is the project I was referencing. It looks pretty good. Now all we need to do is just add the UI for our buttons as well. Now let's run our project in a smaller device. I'm going to use the iPhone 5s. You can already see in the iPhone X the UI is, you can scroll it, and yet I did not add any UI scroll view in it. Also, let's just check out the iPhone 5s. You get the same effect. It automatically scrolls even without adding a UI scroll view. Alright guys, that's the end of my AloeStackView tutorial. If you enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. I'll be churning out tutorials every Tuesday, so make sure you have the bell clicked and the
and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Thank you so much. Anything that I used, any of the links that I said, I'm going to leave in the description box. You're going to find them there. Till next time, guys. Bye.